Hello, everyone. Bill Parish and Dick Diamond from GTT Audio. Welcome to the channel today.
Yes, it's great being here at GTT HQ. It always is a great time, and I've had an opportunity to hear some things that I had not yet heard all put together.
Yeah, so if Dick appears a little slap happy, it's because he took the red eye in overnight, and he's going on after riding a bicycle marathon on Saturday. He's probably going on at least 48 hours without sleep. So with that said, I think you look pretty good.
Hey, we're chipper.
Well, a week ago we had Labor Day here in the U.S. I think Canada has Labor Day. The U.S. Open and tennis just finished. We just had opening weekend of NFL football.
Yeah.
So, this is sort of our kickoff of the hi-fi season.
I thought it was the football season kickoff.
It is.
Oh, that too. Okay. For college football too.
Yeah, college football. Now they've played two
Week
games.
2 now.
And, it's kind of been a little bit of boring football this year so far. I have to say.
Well, hopefully it'll turn around.
Even though, last night with the Rams losing in overtime.
Oh, yes. Wow.
But the Lions did well. Anyway, now this is what we really consider as guys inside the in the hi-fi business. This is the kickoff of the selling season. Our COVID was a little different. Things lasted 12 months a year, nonstop. We're sort of back to where we were pre-COVID and to where we sell hi-fi from September, from middle of September through the middle of June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And then, from then the summertime, those 2 months are just completely, let's pack up and go on vacation.
There you go. However, we kept topping ourselves.
We did really well.
So,
I had a couple of good vacations though, and so I'm well energized.
Good.
That was great. In any case, this is you don't get the headquarters as much as I would like to have you here. You're busy always with what you're doing out there in Utah. On the phone, seeing dealers, talking to people, doing the marketing. You've been doing a great job. Super happy with that. But here you are. This is the first time that you've heard the Master Fidelity, but you have not heard the Master Fidelity in the big room at headquarters, in our system. And then you did not get the chance to hear the Moyas.
yeah.
And so this morning, that's all we've been doing is listening.
Yeah.
And, well, was it worth the wait?
Absolutely. We heard the Moyas. I heard the Moyas briefly at the Munich show.
And you've heard Master Fidelity
And we heard
a couple
that
of times.
a couple of times now. So, this has been a wonderful first day. Let's put it that way. It's been exciting to hear this all together.
I'm telling you, there's so much to talk about, and I'm not going to make this a marathon video. We'll shoot some other videos. Dick's actually in town for a big press event with the Moyas. We've got a bunch of reviewers coming in. Awald's on a plane right now. Went from Amsterdam to Iceland, and now he's coming into Newark, so he just left Iceland. He's on his way. Lawrence Dickey's coming in tomorrow evening, and then reviewers are flying in on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to hear the Moyas, the Master Fidelity. But it's really a vivid event is what it is, but they'll hear Master Fidelity, they'll hear Kronos, AudioNet, there'll be Kabbalah Sosna, TLA. I mean, you name it, it's going to be. What we have is we're not going to say no to playing anything. Yeah, so Moya. I mean, it's going to be a great event. But Dick, we played a lot of stuff for you.
Mm-hmm.
And, you made the comment how you'd never been closer to the recording or to the event.
Absolutely.
It's, we played that Beethoven Fourth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was stunning.
The body, the texture, the weight, the density. I mean, what am I leaving out? I mean,
Just
the
the
dynamics.
removal of any veiling or window. It's so transparent, yet so smooth. It's sweet in the highs, but not rolled off. It's dynamic, but not harsh in any way. Never heard this kind of bass articulation.
No.
Really exciting.
Or bass output when needed.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah.
We played that Toccata and Fugue.
Yeah.
How special was that?
That was really good.
I mean, I'm wearing shorts, but were your pants flapping?
They were flapping. You know it.
Yeah, no, it was pretty incredible. And then you played some things that you're familiar with, some non-classical gear. I think it held up really
Absolutely.
well. It's
Yeah.
you and I were talking to a dealer earlier, and he was calling about Master Fidelity. He's going to come on board with Master Fidelity. And while he doesn't represent Apple TV X for us, he should. I use the analogy of Apple TV X. In 2.5 years, I've been involved with Apple TV X. 2.5 years.
Yeah.
2.5 years. And not once have I ever gotten used to it. I mean, I was watching the game last night, and there was these, oh my gosh, look at that picture. When you see the seams on the ball as it was spiraling through the air, or, the blades of the turf.
Yeah.
The you could see. It just, but you never get used to it. You expect a good picture. In fact, it gets to the point to where you can't watch anyone else's TV or, projectors or TVs or, you name it, because everything I watch here has a TVX connected to it. But that's been the thing with both the Master Fidelity and the Moyas. I'm not used to it. I don't get used to it. Every time I listen, there's an oh my moment. There's something that's going on, even if it's in a recording that I'm used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. To use a worn out phrase this time of year after the Olympics, Bill, this system is the GOAT. Again, apologies for the overworn acronym, but it really is the combination of, how I just described the Master Fidelity combined with literally the most magnificent speaker system I've ever heard. And no doubt helped by the wonderful AudioNet electronics that make it all sing. But there's nothing I've ever experienced that is that true to life. That almost fool you belief that there's somebody in that soundstage playing. It's almost visual. The players, the singers, the instrumentalists in the soundstage. It's just remarkable in that regard.
Yeah. It's, we were commenting as we were listening. We were actually, as we were going through the gamut of listening to a bunch of stuff, and we listened to quite a few recordings of Spirit of Turtle, Bert Vanderwolf, and then we switched over and listened to quite a few recordings of Triptych with Brandon Heinz, and both of them are world class.
Yeah, for sure.
And the recordings are world class. And when I said both of them, I meant the recording artists. They're the recording engineers, Brandon and Bert. These are world class, top of the heap guys. Interesting enough, both coming out of the Netherlands. But the recordings are different. They're different. They're captured with the same equipment.
Yeah.
The merging Fidelity equipment. They're all recorded with that. But it's a matter of how the mics were placed. And that's what we were commenting on, and that's what we're talking.
Yes.
I mean, with the stuff we were listening with Bert, you could tell that he was close miking a lot of stuff, and then Brandon did more of capture the ambience of the hall as well, and it was so interesting. And this is the type of stuff that you pick up with this type of equipment.
And it just makes it so real, because not every venue you go to sounds dead or sounds alive. You really hear the differentiation between the venues that the recordings were made in, and you don't normally get that with a lot of hi-fi.
No, and this system engulfs you in a way in which you're part of the music.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And I would say that's what happens when you're at a live event.
Yeah.
It's more of a participation.
Yeah, it is. You feel yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so and it does. I mean, you are involved, whether you like it or not. You know, I mean, we loved it, but I mean, you can't deny it. Is my point.
Absolutely.
It brings you in. It wraps around you. I mean, that's part of that. This gear's been known for its three-dimensionality.
Yeah.
From the get-go. I mean, everyone's always said that about AudioNet. For a solid-state equipment, there is nothing out there as three-dimensional, and some people have called it surround sound for two-channel.
Yeah.
And,
there you go. I mean, but without the gimmicky nature.
Yeah, exactly. It's just omnidirectional, the way that true. Real instruments resonate. We could go on and on and on. But listen, this is just sort of a warm-up and a precursor to what's going to be coming over the next couple of weeks, what we're going to be recording later this week. And so we hope you guys tune in.
Yes. Thank you very much. It's exciting to be here, and we're looking forward to a wonderful week of demonstrations.
Excellent. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.